Compare dengan
Okay. Manchester United 2, Aston Villa 2. Let's go. Salam sejahtera and welcome to JomUnited. We are a Malaysian Manchester United fan channel. Yes, dengan bangganya Buatan Malaysia. If you're new to our channel, like usual, please like, share, subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you'll be notified when we go live or when we release a new video.
Also join our Telegram group. Links in the description. We have quite a happening group with a lot of participants and there's a lot of drama on a daily basis. So this is to Admin Gomba. Shout out to Admin Gomba, who's our admin for the Telegram group. So join the Telegram group and have fun, guys.
Okay, and guys, don't forget links, rate the players, vote for your man of the match. I know, yes, 2-2, disappointing game. It's 2 points lost and whatnot, but then the show must go on. All right, so vote. Man of the match, also rate the players. Okay, we start off today, Jai. Okay, Jai, hari tu you tengok dua-dua game kan? Yang FA Cup dengan game pagi ni you ada tengok kan? So,
Yes.
we start off with you dulu. Apa perbezaan untuk you yang you nampak bagi kedua-dua game ini?
Kalau nak ikutkan game semalam, kita lebih baik daripada game yang FA Cup itu hari. Sebab kita leading 2-0. Dan kita dapat gol awal. Dan kita membuat attacking, maksud dia serangan demi serangan tanpa belas kasihan lah. Cuma kita mempunyai player yang mungkin ada sedikit tamak dan ada sedikit kurang berpengalaman. Tetapi positif dia ialah lebih baik daripada game FA Cup sebelum ni.
Syed, are you there, Syed?
Yeah, I'm here. How are you?
Okay, right now, Syed, no, it's not about how am I, how are you? Because you are right now the most wanted man, the most for the statements that for those that's why I told you. I mean, Raj mentioned you gotta actually join the Telegram group. If not, you wouldn't know what actually happened. You see, but right now there's a target. The target, he's a sitting duck right now. Okay, so Syed, before we get into the controversial statements and whatnot, all right, maybe just share with the viewers, share with us what do you think about the positiveness that you can actually take from the game yesterday. Positive only, yeah.
I think the positive was only in the first half. Like the way we played, we completely controlled the game. Our defense, our midfield, our attack. And then without Ronaldo, I can see some chemistry between all the players. So yeah, those are the benefits I saw in the first half. But like second half was completely different. Like we conceded 2 goals, and like we can draw the game, we can lose the game. But like against Coutinho, Gerrard, he came off from the bench, he made 1 assist, and then he scored 1 goal. That made it even more, like it put more salt on our injury. So like it was really bad the second half.
How about, okay, you got to talk about Anthony Elanga, man. What's your opinion on Anthony Elanga's performance yesterday?
He totally deserved the starting position. Like Ralf Ragnick gave him the position to start the game. Like we keep on listening about him since Nicky Butt was part of the academy. He has been highly rated by all of the legends and all of the academy ranks. He has went through with all the hard work, with all the goals he has scored. He's also playing for Sweden under 21, and then yesterday he played really good. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer used him one time, but he was playing as a left back. But yesterday he was playing as a left forward. So yeah, he was very effective. He was making some runs in between. I think he had 2 chances, which I remember. One from the Fred cross, where he headed a little bit far, and the second was where he controlled and he was dancing with the ball, and then he shoot the ball just just close to the post. So yeah, I think we can see the spark from Elanga. Like these are the things we are expecting from our youngsters. Really good performance.
Okay. Oh, wait, Mod, you cannot put this statement here. Anthony refused to travel Martial. Okay, I'm kicking you. I'm changing the moderator. We got to vote off this moderator. We get a new one. Okay. All right. Let's get this comment in first by Donovan David. It's becoming tiring, to be honest. Okay, which puts us into the next question. Okay, I'm going to pass this to Raj. Okay, Raj, how do you feel about United's current position? Okay, our league position, overall, the shape of our football club, and also, okay, how we transition from preseason, okay, from preseason to signing Ronaldo to the sacking of Ole to appointment of Ralph Rangnick, the emotional roller coaster. Where do we go from here?
I honestly feel that if you're in a coma and you woke up, coma from last year and you woke up this year, you will still think that Ole is still in charge. If you watch yesterday's game, especially the treatment of the last two substitutions who came in on the 80th minute, 88th minute, I don't know what was the whole basis of playing them for 2 minutes. 70th minute, Matic needs an ambulance to get out of the pitch. That is how bad it was. So he was dropping off the cliff, and that is how the team crumbled. To be very honest, they started attacking. So what should have been done was you should actually put in someone who's defensive. I would rather Phil Jones come in for Matic yesterday, to be completely honest with you. I mean, based on his performance in his last appearance, I think it would have been completely justified if Phil Jones came in. But to Dom's question just now, I think from the time that preseason right up to preseason, we were optimistic because we finished second last season. We went into a finals. We lost a final on penalties, which is cruel in any nature. And then De Gea became the number one villain for everybody at that time. And now, to be very honest, De Gea is our biggest hero for season 2021-2022. I think Doc will be very happy to hear this. But if you are to give a play of the season now itself, I think it's David De Gea, hands down. There's nobody as good as David De Gea in the United setup currently, and he's still leaking goals. That's the problem. So, which then moves on to the next problem: is the team actually playing for the badge? Which I honestly feel no. There are a lot of pampered babies in the team. There are a lot of people who think that just because they play for Manchester United, they are already great players. There are a lot of players who try to showboat and feel that they are above everything despite their age and all. And they are not willing to take advice or to learn from the better players, which I feel what the tradition of this club was before during the time of Sir Alex Ferguson. The junior players listen to the senior players, and that's how they integrate into the team and they become better. But the main problem is, I think I told this long time ago, if you don't get a CDM, we're going to struggle this season. I think we are seeing that, because even Ragnick realizes that we need a proper CDM. And if you realize yesterday's game, Fred was playing more advanced than Bruno Fernandes. I don't think we all realize this, but Bruno Fernandes was technically playing behind Fred
because he was playing the long balls. He
Correct.
was more deployed to play the long balls, and Fred was there to steal the ball from the defending from the front.
Pressing. For, yeah.
So to sum up my feelings, I think it's a very mixed emotion, and I'm pretty tired. I just want the season to end, to be honest, so that we go into another preseason. If we don't finish in top 4, I don't want us to be in Europe. That's what I feel, honestly.
Okay, which
we don't want this Conference League or this Europa
League. I think Raj yesterday top 4 is officially finished. Like, we should not hope for the top 4 anymore.
Yeah, correct.
Exactly.
We should tune down our expectation already. No way we can finish.
Which is really a sad thing. Which is really a sad thing, you know. And then
we are only in January. We're only in January.
Exactly. And then it's like what else? Maybe we should throw all our eggs into the Champions League basket and just focus on that. That also maybe I don't know.
Do we have do we have a team that can win the Champions League? Can you imagine Matic playing against all the faster players in Europe? He'll get skinned alive, man. Who else is going to play CDM instead of Matic? And the biggest skeleton in the closet is Maguire. My God, this is going to be license for him to come back into the team. That is what I can't. Yesterday, I just really hope we win so that we don't see him for the entire season after this. But it so happened that we leaked 2 goals. Now they're going to think like he's the second coming of Frank Beckenbauer, and they're going to bring him in the next game. That's what's going to happen.
But Raj, as much as we want Maguire to be out, and like yesterday we were happy and the first half was good, but like Maguire is going nowhere, and he will be still the captain of the club this year and also the next year. It will maybe like in summer, if we get a manager who has more bigger balls to say in front of Maguire, like you don't deserve to be in this club, and then you can just get out from here, then maybe it's possible, but very rare. I think he will stay, and then we can just hope that he learns something from the legends or from the from the manager, or he just talk to himself in front of mirror and realize like, okay, now I'm in the captain. I'm already in a position. They have given me the shoes of the captain and of the leader. So like, just better perform something better.
Okay, Jai, this one we jump straight into this lah, because this one seriously, my humble opinion, right? Yesterday's game, right? It comes down to the manager lah. Serious. Okay, Admin Gomba is not here, but then my opinion, manager. I'm not asking for Ragnick out, right? But then really, I think the players did the best they could for at least the first half, right up to many would argue the 70th minute lah. Okay, then after that everything went pretty much downhill. I think in our WhatsApp group we were all talking about it. We were shouting that we need to do something about Matic already. He's already tiring already and whatnot. Okay, and then I personally was pointing out that we should actually take out Cavani and whatnot. So Jai, konspirasi German. So apa pendapat you tentang Ralph Ragnick? Ralph Ragnick daripada sekarang, yes, maybe Pijal memang betul apa Pijal cakap. Maybe all this while indah khabar daripada rupa. Apa pendapat you?
No, actually kalau I punya pendapat, kalau sekarang ni kita nak blame Ralph Ragnick sebabkan Ralph Ragnick yang menyebabkan punca kita draw, tapi kita kena tahu juga Ralph Ragnick jugalah menyebabkan kita dapat jaringan awal. Okay, sekarang kita tak boleh appoint 100% pada Ralph Ragnick. Sebab Ralph Ragnick yang kita kena ada manager dan kita kena ada player. Tetapi kita tak boleh letakkan Ralph Ragnick kesalahan pada kenapa kau tak tukar orang awal-awal. Kenapa kita kena faham. Dia bagi arahan, dia bagi point, dia bagi analisis yang kena terjemahkan dekat dalam padang ialah player sendiri. Cuma kalau nak tanya pada saya punya Ralph Ragnick, dia kena tunjuk Januari ni bawa keluar orang yang tak boleh pakai. Macam contoh semalam dia bawa keluar Harry Maguire. Tak main. Okay. Then sekarang kita boleh nampak midfield kita yang orang tua macam nak mati tu dekat dalam. Tapi kita kena tengok pula dekat luar ada siapa. Tidak ada sesiapa untuk gantikan yang betul-betul lah midfield yang tulen. Mungkin kita boleh pakai Van der Beek kalau Van der Beek boleh buat kerja. Tapi kalau Van der Beek tak boleh buat kerja ataupun Phil Jones tak boleh buat kerja Matic pun tak ada point. Sebab kita leading 2-0. Kena salahkan Varane. Kena salahkan Fred. Ya.
Jai. Nak tambah. Ini saya nak
tambah.
Okay, dalam situasi yang berbeza kan, saya akan setuju 100% dengan apa yang you cakap. Okay, misalnya kalau, okay, Amin Gombak dia sekarang live, but I'm just gonna ignore Amin Gombak for now. Kalau Ole yang buat benda macam ni, I akan, okay, no problem. Because memang kita expect benda itu macam Ole. But, Ralph Ragnick game hari tu yang Aston Villa, post-match reaction, what did he say? He said when Van der Beek came on, he managed to control the game and whatnot.
Yes,
but why didn't then? If he can say that, that, he know the obvious. Why don't he put Van der Beek in yesterday? It was so bloody obvious, I don't want a manager that after the game he can write a whole book, 2 books, the whole 3 series, 7 series on what went wrong. But during the game, he don't make the right calls. He don't do it in the right timing. So that's my question. Itu masalah dia bagi saya.
And the icing on the cake was the commentator saying that it's Van der Beek's 50th appearance. I even doubt how many full games he has played in that 50 appearance for United.
I think the social media team of Manchester United, they're just trolling us. They just at it.
Guys, untuk menjawab soalan tadi, pandangan kita dengan mungkin pandangan dia hari itu, pandangan Ralph Ragnick hari itu, mungkin macam tu. Mungkin hari ni, mungkin game semalam, pandangan dia lain. Bertukar. Dia kena faham sekarang ni, position Van der Beek ialah attacking midfielder. Saya kalau secara jujur kalau tanya saya, saya lah Ralph Ragnick, saya tak letak Van der Beek defensive midfielder. Hold the midfield. Sebab saya rasa saya tak yakin. Ini pendapat saya. So, kalau nak letak field, sekarang ni kita tidak ada quality midfield dekat luar. Dekat dalam padang pun kita tidak ada quality midfield. Dalam padang yang tengah bermain ni, dekat luar petah lagi. Sebab tu dia termasuklah orang tua ni matik terpaksa letak dekat dalam tu. Walaupun hati sakit letak juga. Dia dah, yelah, tak fitness, tak fit. Then another one, Fred tak form. Bruno terpaksa main bawah. You rasa itu apa yang cuba Ralf Rangnick buat sekarang? Sebab masa zaman Ole, kita tak nampak pun Bruno letak bawah. Kita nampak sekarang baru kita nampak Bruno letak bawah. Kenapa? Tactical, analisis. So pada kita kena letak Ralf Rangnick punya apa yang dipikirkan. Cuma sekarang dia gunakan sos Ole lagi. Masih lagi menggunakan player-player Ole lagi. Baru kita akan nampak.
Okay, ada komen daripada Eddie's channel. Eddie, homie. Alright, position Van de Beek is bench warmer lah. Okay, question to Syed. Okay, Syed. Just to add on what I actually asked Jai just now. Okay, the substitutions that Ralph actually made yesterday. Okay, coming from someone, I mean like me watching him post-match reaction, I mean post-game, pre-game and post-game interview, he seems like a very knowledgeable person. Okay, but the kind of substitutions that he made yesterday, I feel that it's very rigid in the sense whereby yesterday he's doing more of a personnel kind of change instead of formation changes. What's your take on that?
Even the starting lineup, we got back to the 4-2-3-1. So from the beginning, I think, and I was chatting in the group, our group as well. Like Ralph is panicking right now. You can see the ex-players, the current legends, everybody, they're talking about it. So I can see like there's a pressure within him, the way he's making or calling the starting lineup or calling the substitutes and also the subs he's making. I think it's more like pleasing to everyone, not like coming from his idea and his advices, because it should be gegenpressing. Okay, we saw gegenpressing yesterday, but Cavani, he was very off. So I think like we all agree Cavani should have subbed off earlier. Maybe Sancho should bring in. Greenwood can move to the middle, or you can play with 2 forward. You don't have to play with 3 forward. And Matic was the obvious one. He cannot finish the game. 70 minutes is like too much. I think first half is more than enough for him. He doesn't get the legs to finish the game. Donny van de Beek was there. Maybe he can bring in Jones as well. He can put extra defender over there when you're already 2-0 up, and then you are Coutinho coming up. Maybe he should have put 1 extra defender over there. So there was more options available for him, which he didn't choose to pick, and I think it was very disappointed. Like I'm getting more disappointing from Ralf Rangnick game after another game because my expectation was really high with him. But yeah, the late substitutes and also the wrong substitutes. So it was all went wrong from the manager yesterday. If we have lost 2 points, it's all down to the manager.
Raj, what's your take on this? Because it seems like Syed pretty much agrees with me, but then Jai, he's shaking his head. He disagrees thoroughly. So what do you think? What's your take on that?
My only question is, we are in a transfer window, right? What is the board doing? What is the board doing? That's my question. Okay, manager can do this much. You know there is a problem. This problem has been, I think even a person walking down the street, I have friends who are supporting different clubs who are telling, guys, you need a CDM.
Yes.
Not even United fans. People who random passerbys who watch the game also, they will know there is a big gaping hole in that CDM position. I think I'm tired of saying this in as many live shows that I've come on, but we have a problem. Uncle Matic is not a 90 minutes player. He's done. The maximum he can play is 30 minutes and on top of it. And if you're lucky, we get about another 30 minutes bonus. That's about it. So we are in a transfer window. The problem is there. Why not the board, who have spent so much money, do that? Why was there a necessity to get Sancho to begin with? That's my question.
And also there was no need for Ronaldo
as
well.
Whoa. Hold that thought. No, not now, Syed.
It starts from the last summer window. The last summer window is always a big shopping time for all the clubs, not the January. January, maybe you can get 1 or 2, but the summer is the main part where you have pre-season and you are starting a new season. So I think the mistake is starting from the last season. Like, why did we sign Ronaldo? Why did we sign Sancho? We waited for Sancho 2 years and then we paid premium price for him. And then we got Varane. Varane is also like getting old. No, even Varane, like I'm not 100% like convinced like he's the guy to take the defense for us. it should be like someone who's not injury prone, who can play all the games, but he's getting like injuries, coming back from the injury, and then we are saying, okay, now he's not in the form, maybe give him 2 more games. After 2 more games, he will get another injury, and then we will say, okay, now he's just come back from the injury. So the cycle of injury with Varane is also very disturbing for us. So all the 3 signings is not proving to be like the really convincing signing of Manchester United when you have 2 months of transfer window.
Raj, just to add on, do you think that Ralph Ragnick, right? He's how to say, for him to be 100% the manager, interim manager of Manchester United, something is actually holding him back. He can't actually, how to say, do the best he can actually, because there's something holding him back. What's your take on that?
We have had how many managers again? We have had
David
okay,
Moyes.
let's all forget about David Moyes, and then we had Ryan Giggs as interim. Okay, forget that. Ryan Giggs, we can forget about it. We had David Moyes, we had Louis Van Gaal, we had Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho, the serial winner. We had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the Old Trafford legend, and now we're having Ralph Ragnick, arguably the master of gegenpressing, the godfather to the likes of Tuchel and all.
But
Isn't the problem very, very obvious? It's the board. It is not about manager. You can bring Sir Alex Ferguson out of retirement with this current setup, with this current board, who are a bunch of businessmen who are satisfied because we sold enough jerseys using the name Ronaldo 7 during the summer to make up for the club profits, and they don't bother about anything else. So long as the club is in the Premier League, they're doing a decent job, they're selling merchandises, they're getting big signings window after window.
Celebrity signing.
They're good.
But Raj, like one more thing, like
Okay, my opinion on Ronaldo is different. I feel that Ronaldo is not a problem. I feel that the problem has been inherent even before Ronaldo came in. Ronaldo just came in and amplified the problem to everybody. That's how I see.
Added another
No,
one.
no, no. He amplified it, meaning that nobody was vocal about it, and he is vocal about what is the problem in the club.
Said is slowly
but
becoming the most hated United supporter. Okay, go ahead, Said, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Said.
But for the manager, like maybe we can talk about Ronaldo later on. But right now we're talking about managers or the players, like who is on the wrong side. Players are all talented. It's just like there is no teamwork, there is no system in place in the team right now. Okay, we go back in the history. David Moyes, he was doing a fine job for me, but he was not being supported by the board. Then he was fired, and then we got Louis van Gaal. Louis van Gaal is also, if you see the CV of Louis van Gaal, like very legendary coach, but he has already passed. He was in his like ending part of his career where he joined Manchester United. And then Jose Mourinho, I would still think Jose Mourinho we signed when he already passed the peak time when he was the Inter Milan manager or when he was the Chelsea manager. And then we got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was just to create more harmony between the squad, which he did to some extent. But from the football point of view, we cannot expect anything from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and it was quite visible. Now with Ralph Ragnick, okay, like his previous job was all sporting manager and the director of the football. If he's the director of the football, then it's understandable. But the manager of the football club, where he has to make decisions or improve the players, we should not expect more from Ralph Ragnick as well. Because his last job was Lokomotiv Moscow. Come on, like we are Manchester United and we are getting a manager of Lokomotiv Moscow. And before that, he was the sporting director of a German league club. Okay, he's a guy who can come in as a director of football. He can create the infrastructure of the club. But to someone who is on the front, on the touchline, making decisions, making substitutes, we cannot like expect too much from Ralph Ragnick as well. I think we have literally missed on Antonio Conte. We should have gone for him. He was the elite manager who can compete with Tuchel, who can compete with Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp or anyone. But now still we have a time. We should get Pochettino or maybe the Ajax manager. Ajax manager, I still have doubts because he's doing wonder job at Ajax. But if we get him, we would still think like Premier League is a different game and Eredivisie is a different game. So I think the best shot was Antonio Conte. We missed out. Now the next shot we should not miss is Pochettino.
I beg to differ, Shahid. I feel that Pochettino can't even nick it with Tottenham Hotspurs. What do you think he can do well with Manchester United?
He hasn't proved in Tottenham because
I cannot right at this moment think of a new manager. I'm more like what can the current manager, interim manager do to improve our situation. So
The current
I
manager
don't know.
is just
I'm
to
not.
finish the season. Like the current manager,
Hmm.
we should not put any expectation. We can just put the expectation of finishing the season, not get relegated, or maybe don't finish in the lower half of the table. If top 10, then
That is
just finish the season.
it's bloody depressing where it's like I cannot like go live again having that thought in my head that that's
Because the
it for
damage
us
is
this season, you know.
the damage has already been done by the previous managers. Like Ralf Ragnick in 6 months as an interim manager with no power, with no budget. I don't think he has the power to sign any midfield right now. He has been just giving some idiots, and then he just had to follow or just pass on the time.
Okay, we got a lot of comments here on managers and what, but then let's just stick with the G's of it all, the reason why we are live today. But I gotta read out this comment first by Daryl. Okay, Daryl is your arch nemesis on Telegram site. Mason without Ronaldo, 2 games played, 0 goals, 2 big chances missed, freed from the shackles. Ice cold. Is that ice cold emoji? Right. What's your take on this?
But like as a fair review for Grayson Giver, I think he was really good yesterday. He was playing more happier. He was playing without any fear. He was playing without any pressure. There was nobody where he has to feel like he has to pass the ball to Ronaldo, otherwise he will get scolded in the dressing room. So he was playing fearlessly. He was playing happily. I was really amazing to see, like, he's
Dia gelap.
picking the shots, and he's getting into his momentum of scoring the goal. Even that, like yesterday, like people are saying he should have passed to the Cavani, but come on, guys, we have seen a lot of goals from Greenwood where he cut in and he can score the goal from left foot or from the right foot. It was just nearby the pole. It was not like really wild shot, or he should have passed to the Cavani, but still, I think we should buckle up him. We should support him. It's not like we are talking about any other youngster. We're talking about Mason Greenwood, the next big thing of the club. The kid who has scored the same amount of goal as Rooney, as Robbie Fowler, as the other one, I think, Michael Owen. He has scored the same amount of goal when he was a teenager. We are talking about a youngster who has scored more goals for Manchester United than anyone under 21 in Europe. We are talking about a player who is number 3 in our list as a teenager. George Best, Norman Whiteside, George Best, and then Mason Greenwood. So his name is among all these legends when he's still only 19, 18, or now 20-year old. So he's not like just someone who come from the academy, and we can say like he can just go away because we need to play with Ronaldo. Okay, Ronaldo is fine, but we should support him because he is the future of the club. Ronaldo is not the future of the club. Ronaldo has already passed for me. Like, he's 36-year-old. Cavani also to 34. We should back up him. We should support him on social media, on our YouTubes, or anywhere. He is the future of the club.
But how about, okay, this is
I
the,
beg
I
to
mean,
differ, Aside. I honestly
the
feel that Ronaldo is what United was under Sir Alex Ferguson. He knows how is. United was what is the cultural values of United. He has
Because
been
of Sir
here as
Alex.
a teenager
Because Sir
all
Alex
the way
Ferguson,
to when he left to Real Madrid. He won a Ballon
he
d'Or with United. His first Ballon d'Or with United. He won a
Mason
Champions
Greenwood,
League with United. He
the
won
side
only
the
side
Premier League with United. He won an
side
FA Cup. He won everything with United. So
the
if
only
side
he's
player
side.
who
saying that
can
something
win
is
other
wrong,
than Ronaldo is Mason Greenwood. The
But
other
shouldn't
player,
shouldn't we, like you mentioned, like we should groom him and whatnot, but shouldn't we also groom him to have the mentality
yes.
to
you
receive
should take
criticism,
comments
But
constructively. That's all I'm
that kind of
saying.
stuff?
I'm
I
not
think
saying
with
that.
that, if he actually take that I mean, all these kind of comments and whatnot, this kind of guidance and whatnot from Ronaldo, he will be a much better player than what he is currently. Shouldn't he
Correct.
improve on his mindset, mentality, and also attitude?
but Dom and Raj and all the Telegram fans and all the JomUnited fans, this is a different generation. We are talking
Tambah
about
sikit.
Mason Greenwood, who born when Ronaldo was 18-year-old. Then Mason Greenwood at that time was only 3-year-old baby. There's a difference of 2 decades. Ronaldo was blessed that he was working with Sir Alex Ferguson. There is no one like Sir Alex Ferguson would ever come in this world. He was one of a legend, or one of a kind, who would never come in any shape or in any position. He was lucky that he was playing uh, with Sir Alex Ferguson. But with now, I think we need leaders, we need managers who can sit down with him, who can do like one-on-one consultation with him, some mental thing, because the talent is there. Okay, I don't think anybody here can doubt the talent of Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood definitely has the talent. It's just
Yes.
the right mentality is not there, right? So the right mentality, how you can fix it? You can just sit down with this generation of, or these 20-year-old kids, and then you can talk to him, and then you can improve the game. You don't have to go to the media. You don't have to say like, okay, when I was 18 years old, whenever somebody says, I used to follow. I was reading one article when Ronaldo was a teenager or when Ronaldo was young and then he joined Manchester United. He had a fight with Ryan Giggs. Ronaldo used to drink Coca-Cola in the breakfast in Carrington or in Manchester United. And Ryan Giggs is the one who said, okay, you should not drink Coca-Cola in the morning. And then they have a one-on-one fight or one-on-one, some conversation with him. So these things happen even with Ronaldo as well. But he was blessed that he had a godfather in the shape of Sir Alex Ferguson. There is no Sir Alex Ferguson right now. So we just have to give some space to him. We need somebody who can sit down and talk with him, not just say like, okay, you should not take a shot. I think Greenwood should take all the shots, all the possible shots he can take. If he gets ball 10 times, he should take the shot 10 times, because I'm sure 7 or 8 would go inside at the corner of the net. We should not hold him back. We should play him in the free. Even Paul Scholes was saying like Mason Greenwood should play as a number 9 in the center. We are playing Ronaldo, 36-year-old. We are playing Cavani, who is 34-year-old. We are wasting our talent. Again, I don't want to repeat the same stat, but his name is same as Michael Owen, as Robbie Fowler, as Wayne Rooney, Norman Whiteside, or George Best. He has matched all these legends of Premier League and Europe and Manchester United. He can be a next big thing, but you cannot expect that he will behave the same way as Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, fine. Cristiano Ronaldo coming from a humble background, from Portugal, from a poor family. He moved to Manchester United. He had the goosebumps. He had Sir Alex Ferguson. Mason Greenwood doesn't have this privilege of Sir Alex Ferguson right now. So we need to, go for supporting him rather than bashing him in front of the TV.
Okay, comment by Doc. Doesn't matter if it's a different generation, you need the mindset to want to continually improve to be the best. That's what Ronaldo did. He was talented and a show pony when he arrived. Okay, Jai, tadi you ada satu comment. Apa komen you?
But wrong way. Ronaldo chose the wrong way.
Jai.
Boleh?
Tadi you cakap
Boleh.
nak tambah. Sila. Before we go into
tambah
players,
sikit,
players rating. Alright.
Tak, sebab Syed cakap apa yang I faham, dia kata pasal Cristiano Ronaldo ni bagi Chan pasal Mason Greenwood. Tapi kita tak payah tengok lah game-game yang sebelum-sebelum ni. Kita tengok semalam punya game je. Ronaldo tak ada. Semalam Ronaldo tak ada pun. Ada ke Mason Greenwood yang score? Wait. No. Play better is better lah. Main better, semua orang main better. Greenwood main better, Elanga main better. Tapi result dia siapa yang score? Bruno Fernandes yang score. Bukan Greenwood. Okay, kita bagi dia try, kita bagi dia peluang, kita bagi dia chance. Tapi tak score. Kita draw. Kita hari ni bercakap pasal... Wait. Kita bercakap hari ni kita duduk dekat mana? Table kita kat mana? Kita tak ada point. Point kita berapa? 1. Sebab kita draw. Kita tak ada 3 point. So, even macam mana pun, Ronaldo cakap pasal dia nak nasihatkan, advice to the younger player. Younger player punya apa? Attitude. Bukan pasal personal whatever ke. Attitude dalam padang. Sekarang, hari ni, semalam kita nampak Ronaldo tak main. Yang ada main, okay, kau nak tengok player muda kau main. Elanga dengan Greenwood. Apa yang diorang buat? Okay, tak ada jaringan. Nak try, berapa banyak dia nak try? Try lah. Cavani jadi apa? Cavani terpaksa buat defensive duty. Sebab apa? Sebab Greenwood tak buat defensive duty pun. You nampak defensive duty daripada Greenwood. Nak jadi pemain terbaik, kena belajar dengan orang yang terbaik. Ini I punya point. Nak jadi pemain terbaik, kena belajar dengan orang yang terbaik. Kalau tidak, attitude kau, 0.
So you want to support Ronaldo, you want to support Manchester United?
No, I think I agree, Syed. I agree with your point that if you say he wants to fire. No, wait, just before that, he wants to fire. I mean, 10 shots. He should play from the center, from the number 9 position, not from the wing. I disagree. I totally disagree. And again, like the tracking back thing that what Jai mentioned, it's I totally agree with Jai on that. Okay.
What was Jai saying about tracking back of Greenwood, that Greenwood doesn't track back?
Jai.
Yeah. What?
So you were saying like Greenwood doesn't track back.
If you were to compare the left hand side and the right hand side, what I think what he's trying to say that from the left hand side you can actually
there's a big gaping hole on the right hand side. Yes. All their attack, Villa's attack came from our right hand side. I'm not picking on Greenwood. Greenwood is a generational talent. I like Greenwood. But I'm telling this to the younger player collectively, not just Greenwood. Let's not talk about Greenwood alone with Ronaldo or whatnot. Ronaldo went for everyone. He didn't target only Greenwood. First of all, Greenwood is
18
not
years.
18.
21
He's
years,
just
20.
collectively telling the younger players, look, listen to the older players and learn. Younger fellas, including fellas like Scott McTominay, who should actually look up and pass the ball. These kind of things, we are not doing the simple things. The only difference now, the one thing good from Ole to Ranić is we are not doing that side to side passes that we used to do a lot. You know, when I give the ball, you standing 3 yards from me, I just pass the ball to your leg. We don't do that. We are playing more forward. That is one thing that is good. But the younger players need to buck up. When you lose the ball, come back.
Okay,
Right?
guys,
Don't
guys,
let
guys,
the
guys.
strikers do the graveyard shift.
For this particular discussion, we will have a separate live because we have yet to release Said's video. He actually recorded a very, very, very long video, but then we are editing now. All right, that will be part 2
I have,
on
I have
this.
I have a complaint
Said.
for one of the admin, Nick, Mr. Wilson. He didn't upload my video. He was asking me, say, yeah, record a video. I record the video late night, and then he didn't upload my video.
No, because actually because the contrast was there because the first
Yeah.
part we got part 1 and part 2. The part 1, most of us we are all pro Ronaldo. I mean we support, and then the part 2, your part, and we actually there's another guy, another personnel who we shall not name now, have a different kind of opinion. So that will be part 2, and then we will have a separate discussion altogether because if not, this is going to be like bloody 2 hours long. Okay, we jump straight into the players rating. All right, let's get back. Okay, everybody take a deep breath. Okay, jangan marah. Okay. Daryl, you're still there with us, right? Daryl, don't angry and leave the chat. Please don't leave the chat. Peace. Okay, let's jump to the player ratings. David De Gea, Said. David De Gea.
Okay, like I will carry the same momentum as Jai was saying. Okay, Mason Greenwood, Ronaldo was not there. At the end, we lose. We conceded 2 goals. David De Gea, we conceded 2 goals. Points for me, 5 out of 10. Done. That's how you started. You started, and then I just followed.
I don't know.
Okay, at the end of the day, we can. I mean, it's fair. Isn't it fair?
Okay. viewers rated 7.25. Doc rated 10. Okay, so I don't know. I'll just leave it. It to you guys in the chat. Okay, next set of players: Lindelof and Varane. Jai. Lindelof, Varane.
Okay. Varane dengan Lindelof. Kita dah sebelum ni I pernah cakap pasal Varane punya video live before. Lepas injured, mungkin dia ada masalah daripada segi prestasi. Okay, hari ni semalam dia main, dia ada buat mistake dan dia ada loose marker untuk gol yang kedua ke gol yang pertama kalau tak silap I. So pada kedua, okay. And then diorang Aston Villa dapat comeback lah, 2 sama. So untuk I, Varane dengan Lindelof sama je. Dia punya rating I bagi 4. 4 Lindelof, 4 Varane.
Okay, viewers, Lindelof 5.5, Varane 5.3. Okay.
If I can add something very quickly, though.
Yeah,
I think
go ahead.
Varane and Lindelof should be the preferred defensive partnership because I think they play a higher line compared to the others. And with the rumors that Eric Bailly is leaving to AC Milan is not really helpful for us. I think going forward, let them form a good partnership. Let's not break that partnership. We all know what's going to happen next against Brentford. But let's hope and pray that Rangnick saw something in that partnership. I felt that they were complementing each other better than the other partnerships. Maybe Phil Jones and one of either Varane or Lindelof also can work. But
Lindelof made a big mistake yesterday for the second goal. He was up there in the field and then he lost the player and then he was free to go inside and score the goal.
Tambah sikit. Kalau boleh next game, kalau I letak Phil Jones dengan Lindelof, and then kita bagi armband tu pada Phil Jones as the captain.
Okay.
Bukan Maguire.
Kita clip ini. Okay, Telles and Dalot, Raj.
Telles and Dalot, I feel Dalot as fantastic as we say that he is in his crossing and whatnot, defensively very suspect. Luca Digne was open. He was having a gala time on the right hand side because the whole our right hand side of our right back was exposed to the maximum. Teles still looks a bit rusty here and there, but he has a better connection or better telepathy working together with Bruno Fernandes and Anthony Ilenga.
Yes.
So to me, Teles was slightly better than Dalo. Dalo, I would give him a 4.
Much better.
And Teles, I would give him for his delivery. I think crossing wise, also Teles crosses the ball better than Dalo. There's more precision and direction in his crossing. Teles, I would give him a 6.
Okay, viewers rated Alex Teles 5.6, Diego Dalo 5. Okay, our next set of players, Said, Fred, Matic, and Bruno.
Fred, Matic, and Bruno. Fred, I think, he was pressing the ball, he was stealing the ball, but the passing was really bad from Fred. He was caught few times.
Don't you think Fred always chases ghosts, Said?
but still he creates some sort of pressure. He creates some sort of pressure in the opposition defense. Like at least he was doing something compared to Matic or compared to Bruno. Bruno was more into creativity and scoring the goal. At least, I mean, whatever we have right now, I think Fred has been a better player compared to the other midfielders we have right now. Okay, Scott McTominay, he has scored 2 goals previously, but still, I think Fred hard work you can see, and he deserves a little bit of clap. So for Fred, I think I would give him maybe 6.5 or 7 for Fred. Matic, anything less than 5, maybe if I'm being more generous, I would give 4 for Matic. And for Bruno Fernandes, I think he deserves 8.5.
Okay,
because
viewers
of 2
rated.
goals.
Okay, viewers rated Fred 4.9, Matic 4.6, Bruno 7.3. Okay, next set of players, Ilanga, Greenwood, Cavani, Jai.
Okay, Elanga the best performance lah. Sebelum ni game, dia ada, hari semalam dia dah ada best performance. Cuma apa yang kita mahu ialah jaringan gol. But best performance. Untuk Mason Greenwood, macam biasa, kita tahu dia memang talent. Cuma dalam masalah ni, dia ada sikap tamak. Sampai ada satu masa tu sebenarnya bola tu dia boleh pass pada Cavani, tetapi dia cuba nak try juga. Walaupun dia tak ada space. Tapi memang betul dia memang talent. Dia memang talented, memang dia dribbling memang terbaik. Tetapi masalah dia kemungkinan akal dengan experience tu kurang. Mungkin boleh develop lagi. Itu pada I lah yang reward semalam. And Cavani macam biasa. I tak pernah tengok orang yang fitness level. Yelah, Ronaldo ialah salah satu fitness level yang lain. Cavani ni, kalau dalam first 11, kalau I jadi manager, mesti letak dia punya. Sebab dia punya semangat, dia punya pressure, dia punya tak tahu nak cakap Cavani ni, dia level dia lain lah. Dia bukan level sama dengan Ronaldo, tapi dia ada satu level lain untuk Cavani ni. Mesti kena ada. Tetapi ketiga-tiga ni tak jaringkan gol. Maknanya job dia tu tak sampai habis lah. So pada I bagi Elanga 6, Greenwood 6 dan Cavani 7.
Okay, viewers rated Elanga 6.8, Cavani 5.2, Greenwood 5.9. Okay,
5.9, Greenwood
5.9. Last set of players, not fabricated. This one is honest truth. All right. Sancho, Lingard, and Van de Beek, Raj.
I feel Sancho was really bad when he came in. It's not much direction, nothing from him. He's just being very, very he's lost lah, to be honest. Sancho looks really lost. I would give Sancho 4. He's really lost. Lingard wants to leave. We can clearly see hardly touch the ball. So Lingard is another 4. And then Lingard hardly touched the ball. I'll give him 2. And as for Donny Van de Beek, it's the same old Donny story lah.
Just 10 minutes.
So
Give him a 6,
no manager trusts him, but they always say that they see something in him. for the effort that he put in, I would give him an average 6 lah. So
Yeah,
that's
deserve.
about it. He didn't really do anything wrong, but the thing is he didn't have the time to do anything. That's the problem.
Okay. When
I
the
think
big
the scary.
four. Yeah.
Okay,
Go
sorry.
ahead first, side. You
Yeah,
go ahead.
just want to
Go
talk
ahead
about
first.
just want to talk about Jadon Sancho. Like I think the thing is getting very scary for him. Like he was scary hours, and now like really scary hours for him, because we keep on saying give him time, but I don't think he has much time now, because like I don't think we should say anymore. Okay, give him time. I think he has a lot of time. He has played more minutes definitely than the different players. For example, like Rashford, or maybe for Van de
Martial.
Beek. If you compare Martial, okay, you can count Martial as well, but. Yeah, we can talk about Martial after this rating as well. There's a hot news about it.
Oh man, that would be another like 20 minutes, man, I think. But
Yeah,
anyway, Sancho 4.3, Lingard 3.3. Or this one confirmed. This one I think somebody rated him 1 or 0, something like that. Van der Beek 4.5. Okay, we added another guy into our ratings. Ralph Ragnick. Okay, this one let's do a round robin. All right, we start with Raj first. Ralph Ragnick, how would you rate him?
4. Game management was really bad. After the 70th minute, you should have actually seen the game off. We were leading 2-0 comfortably. Bring in the defense. These kind of games is where managers like Jose Mourinho, as much as I'm not really a big fan of Jose Mourinho, but he's a master at seeing off games. He can really bring a few players and just see off a 2-0 lead or a 1-0 lead or whatnot. That's his speciality. So Ralph Ragnick being such an experienced manager, I'm not sure whether it's the Premier League or whatnot, but regardless, whatever game is it, you should have been able to see it off. Or maybe he doesn't trust his bench. I don't know what is the issue, but give him the benefit of the doubt. He's still learning on the job. He's still new with the English Premier League and the United setup. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt. We shall
Okay,
see.
Said.
yeah. I think I will give him 5 maybe, because not a defeat. It's not a very horrible performance, but yeah, we conceded 2 goals, but I think it was more into individual mistakes how we lost or lost the 2 points. But I think it's down to the manager, so maybe 5.
Okay, Jai.
Okay, Ralf Rangnick. I nak bagi tahulah pasal Ralf Rangnick. Ini adalah suasana English Premier League. Kadang-kadang kita tak boleh sangka even kita dah leading 3-0, 4-0. So, mula-mula I memang nak letak rating untuk Ralf Rangnick 9 sebab kita dah leading 2-0 awal. Tapi sebab lagi satu 9, I letak nak bagi dia rating 9 sebab dia letak Maguire dekat bench. Itu memang I bagi dia point lagi lah sebab Maguire dekat bench. Tapi suddenly kita kena comeback dengan Coutinho, ex-Lollipop dan manager Steven Gerrard. So I letakkan rating untuk Ralf Rangnick ialah 4. Walaupun kita tak kalah.
Viewers rated 3.8 for Ralph Ragnick. Okay, the man of the match. Okay, it's actually a tie between Bruno Fernandes and David De Gea. So from what I can see, it's a tie lah. But then, okay, I veto lah. I'm gonna say Bruno Fernandes lah. Man of the match, Bruno Fernandes. I'm gonna veto this one lah, because he scored 2 goals. All right, because of Bruno, we got 1 point. Okay.
And I guess Javi Martinez.
Dom. So kalau Bruno match of the match, kita boleh jual dia lah.
Kenapa nak jual Bruno? Kita ada masalah besar weh sekarang, seriously. Kita jangan create lagi banyak kontroversi nak jual player.
Marshall cakap dia tak nak pergi.
Yeah,
Rani
exactly.
cakap dia nak pergi.
We got so many issues like this, and then incoming, we got Paul Pogba. Sorry, Said. I mean, it's the truth lah. Paul Pogba, and then that one is going to bring another whole load of drama, especially if he's leaving for the second time for free. Okay, you got Jesse Lingard also leaving for free. Then who else? Jesse Lingard. Then who else? Van der Beek. This one definitely another set of drama. Dean Henderson, another set of drama. Eric, but yeah, we are in such a shit. Really in a very
like
shitty situation.
Players wants to leave the club. There is no player who wants to join Manchester United. I think we have lost the chance.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to come.
That is the conspiracy.
That is a reality.
It's
Nobody wants
sad
to
lah.
come.
It's actually it's really sad lah. I mean the situation that we are in right now lah. And then yeah, I think just now you were talking about Martial and whatnot. I'm not gonna rant for 20 minutes lah. But then if like you ask me whether I believe Ralph or I believe Martial, for me I think each of them they have their points. I think all these kind of issues all comes down from the owners. I think Raj, you actually nailed it on the head just now. About how to say our previous managers, the issues that they actually had. It's been happening for so long. We shouldn't be in this kind of situation. If again the we have competent owners, right? Players want to leave, get lost. Seriously, get lost. I'm not gonna be like, oh, lovey dovey Martial FC. You want to go, you get lost, you go. The thing that is mind boggling is what Ralph Ragnick, he comes on earlier in the season saying that, oh, this is a big club. We don't, I mean, the players, they should play for the club. We don't, how to say, we shouldn't manja any place. I mean, he somehow he say something like that. Like, we shouldn't manja any place. But then after that, he move on to, I told Van der Beek that we need him to stay to the end of the season. We need Dean Henderson to stay to the end of the season. Then after this, what you're going to do? You're going to back the players to stay and whatnot. It's like there's no consistency in the things that he's saying. That's why I asked you just now earlier, Raj, whether his hand, I mean, is tight behind his back. He can't do what he's supposed to do. So this kind of situation is shitty, And then now we got this Martial drama. It's like, I don't care. I really don't care. If you want to leave, he go. He don't care. Our main problem is not the Martial problem. Our main problem is where, like just now earlier I mentioned, how we are going to finish this season. I don't want to just write off this season, guys. I don't want to just write off this season. Then we come on live just for the sake of coming on live to like, talk about the same thing over and over again. You talk about the manager, not doing the right thing and whatnot. He's not doing the right thing. Is it because he can't do the right thing or he don't want to do the right thing? So that is the difference there. So that's my take on this Martial situation. Just leave lah, brother. Just leave lah. I will still support you. I promise I'll still support you. We got at least like 2-3 people here will follow you wherever you go lah. Right? So just leave
Ragnick or leave Martial.
Martial can leave.
Okay.
Let's save him from this shit show. Even Pogba also, we save him from this shit show lah, right? So we can at least have our side project. We can be happy, easy. So maybe we can start a side project channel lah. Jom, whatever it is. Jom Juventus or whatever it is.
Jom French.
Jom French. Okay, guys, we're at the end of our show. Like usual, please like, share, subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us all the way through for 52 minutes. We'll see you guys this Thursday night. Hopefully it will be a good result. All right, take care, guys. We'll see you.
Conspiracy.